Okay, in this video, following a number of requests to have a look at our collection of rather old, battered Locos, the first one we're going to do is it was going to be 5, but we've chosen 3 each, the best steam locomotives. So, Pauline, do you want to start with your first choice?
Best, obviously.
Oh yeah.
So it's a tiny blue one, which are my favourites. My favourite colour.
That's one of our oldest ones. We got that from the East Lancs Railway.
Oh, right, okay.
There's a really good model shop on there. And we haven't been for ages.
Yeah, we must go.
But we're due to go in the next few weeks, and we always get some really good bargains there. So a little bit more info on that. It's Hornby. I think it was made... The first ones of these came out in the early 70s. I think this one was made from 76 to 78. Now they're doing different colours. They have a red one. Get into the box. But they did this in blue. It was also called Molly. This is fast. Right, here it goes. It's not been used for ages, this, but it's going to stop on those points. Coach is on.
Oh, go on then if you must.
Coach is actually bigger than the logo. Right. It's a Hornby Double A4, which first went into production in 1959. Have it, my lad. Also green, but that's the Wren one. And they both cost 60 quid, believe it or not, from the same shop. Again, this was bought at the East Lancs Railway about 4 years ago. So this is Golden Fleece. Now there are differences between this and the Wren one. The main one being this has a metal tender. The Wren one has a plastic one, which was also used on the A3. What are you doing?
Having a sniff, aren't you?
You won't like
Tell
it
me
if it
it's
starts
your
going.
favourite. It's got to be the blue one, Bob's.
Now this, unfortunately, has, if you look there, old style couplings. Now you can swap them over. This was made by Hornby Double O, who were the same company who made Meccano. So this was actually made in Liverpool. So it's a nice logo. It actually runs really well. But it's not been used for a while, so it probably won't. There you go. That's your fault. Not bad. You watch your nose, mate. The one you like are terriers. I ain't got one of those. Lola will just run away from it. That runs okay.
Something on that.
It's made, before the Rolling Stones and the Beatles had a hit record. I mean, that runs really, really well for how old it is, I think. There's no stall. And I do like it, you've got a little chain there as well, look. See it? A little coupling chain. And that slot there is where you can put a headboard in with the name of the train it's pulling.
Oh, right. Cool.
So it's identical to the Wren one, apart from, well, the Wren one I've got has metal wheels at the front, these are plastic, but the early Wren ones had plastic wheels as well, but different tender. I think that tender's actually better, to be honest with you. Now that's choice number 2.
Okay.
We'll put that.
I'm deciding for it.
Yeah, no, rather, but we've got this. You know what I've only just found out today?
Go on.
It has sprung buffers.
Oh, look.
I only found that out today after we've had it about 4 years. So this is Warrington. This was based at Dinting. It is a J94 austerity loco. Now it's not called Warrington anymore. It's been repainted, and I think it's at the Peak Railway near Buxton. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, I've just found out today that it has sprung buffers.
And you're all chuffed with that, are you?
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
I can't believe I didn't know. It's a very noisy loco. But they all make this noise.
That's quite noisy.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better.
Does it not?
No. But it's very smooth. You know,
Yeah.
it's just the type of motor it is.
Right.
Let it warm up a bit. Say warm up. But it's very smooth, you know, it doesn't stop and you can get it going quite slow, look. It's fine.
I like a bit of a wobble to it.
It does have a wobble. Well, the real ones do, actually. Oh, look. Does very well.
I really like it, to be fair.
That's the J94. An ugly dumpling of an engine. But I like it. Right, here's our next choice. That's a Wren R1 SO livery, made for 1 year only, 1980. I think 488 were made. Now we got this at the Stafford Toy Fair. You might have seen it in the video actually. Before we get it out and give it a run, because it is one of our favourite Locos. So there's nothing special about it. You know, it's not the most detailed design. It's not.
What do you love about it then?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I like the R1. I've got a few of these, and I've always liked them. I had quite a few on my very first railway as a kid. Not this one. I had a black one and a red one. But there's this one I've always wanted, and there's also one in the North Thames gas livery, which is actually bright yellow. And there's also a silver shell one. I just think they have a lot of character. You know, they're not a great runner. I'm saying that this one's
It sounds really nice, actually.
By far the best runner I've had in the R1s. One of the problems with these is you find a lot of them are broke here at the ends and that, you know, because they've been dropped. And the reason they break is obviously that although the Loco's plastic, the whole of the chassis is actually metal. So they're quite heavy. And when you drop a heavy Loco...
So when they go down, they go with a bang?
Yeah, and you'll quite often see them with the foot plate snaps off here. So if you do see one for sale, just check that it hasn't been glued. Because I've seen a few like that. And I've dropped a few.
Not that one.
No, and they've been lucky not to break. Wren, City of London. I've got quite a few of these. This is by far my favourite. I don't know why. I'm not, I'm a northerner. I prefer City of Manchester or something like that. However, it's by far the most common of the Wren Stanier Pacifics, but it is my favourite. I've got two in this colour. I got the Liverpool the other week. You might have seen in the bargain hunt video. But this was the first one I got. Well, if you go to an exhibition and buy it, you can actually test it on one of the railways if you ask nicely. We've done that a few times. So you can actually see them running. Again, if you buy it second-hand from a shop, you can see it running. Some of the bargain hunts, they do have track there. You can test them. We did that with a mainline Loco we bought for £10 the other day. These were made in this form because this is a later Wren where it's actually got the metal tied wheels. I think they phased them out early 1970s. So this probably dates... I think this were made up until about 1979 like this. But these go for, call it £100. They've actually gone down in value, which is great for us trying to pick them up cheap. The later ones made, they actually have bigger driving wheels on, which has taken off the Wren Castle class. They're much a large premium. But this one's, it's probably the most common Wren Pacific made. But there's plenty out there. That's a Bachmann Bahamas. Now, Bahamas was another Loco that was based at Dinting down the road from us. It was red then, apart from the last year it was there, and it was painted into green. Now this is not prototypical for its preserved livery because it has the stripe on the cab there, didn't notice it can't run. I think it's past crew because of the overhead cable. So this was very late British rail running. Bahamas was the only Jubilee made with a double chimney. It's a former mainline moulding with just been a little bit more detail. I think it's got, well, I know it's got a better motoring because I've got a mainline one which runs like a bag of spanners. It's one of those when it's going round it feels like it's about to blow up. So that's yeah, that's purely a static model. It does work, but that's Leander. But yeah, we've got this one. So this is probably my favourite.
Yeah, you can tell it's all been weathered.
Yeah, I think it was weathered for the Ian Allen model shop. It was an exclusive done for them. Just out of interest, of all the Locos we've got, we've just shown you, there's only Warrington and this one, which still exist.
Oh.
The rest have all been cut up.
Oh.
Even the little blue one. I don't know if that's even based on a real Loco. It could be. But it's a bit big, isn't it, when you compare it to the pug? All we need now is a blue pug, and you'll be very happy with that.
I'll be in love, yes.
The next video we're going to do is the favourite diesels. Now, you'll just pick blue 37s.
37.
Yeah, we've got 2 of those. We can't just pick all the 37s. So thanks for watching.
Yep.
And we'll do a few more of these. Cheers. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.